Frustrated with making channel art for your YouTube channel? Follow along as I will show you how to use the free version of Canva where you can create your own channel art, which will fit perfectly on a desktop, on a TV, and on a mobile phone. Hi, I'm Kevin Mokel with 180 Your Marketing. I hope you like this content. If you do, please support our channel. Hit that subscribe button. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do to create my YouTube channel art is I want to get a template. So I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to put in YouTube channel art template. And I'm going to click on images. I'm going to find one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go up here and I'm going to add 2020 to that because I want to make sure I get the most recent templates that are out there. I'm going to hover over this one, 2560 by 1440. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to save this to my particular computer. Okay, and done. Now, from here, I'm going to go and I am going to open up Canva. Canva is the tool that I use almost every single day in my business, but I love the simplicity of Canva. I can do things so quickly in Canva that I find myself going back and going back and going back to it. Now, this particular version that I'm using is the paid version of Canva. So a couple things may look just a little bit different in the paid version than if you were using the free version of Canva. But everything that I'm going to do, you should be able to do within the free version of Canva. When I open up Canva, the first thing that I want to do is start typing in YouTube, and it will give me a suggestion down here, YouTube channel art. That is exactly what I want. And when I open up YouTube channel art, you will see that we have a blank template that we can use, and then Canva gives us a whole bunch of pre-made templates. We could actually take one of these templates and click on it and then start to customize it. But unfortunately for my particular YouTube channel, these are not really going to work for me. So I'm going to start off with the blank template for that. Now, again, on the left-hand side, we're going to see a lot of different templates that we have available. We're going to stick with this white blank template here. Now, we downloaded a YouTube template. I'm going to take that, I'm going to drag that onto my screen. And what that does now is that uploads that to Canva. Another way that we can do that is we can actually go down here to the upload button on the left bottom side and then go up here, click on upload an image, and then we can go wherever it is on our computer that we need to go and we can upload an image like that. I prefer just to drag and drop. It's just so much quicker and so much easier. But once we get this template, we're going to fill up that white space. We're going to be very careful not to go over. And now what we have is we have, and this is the dimensions as suggested by YouTube, we have several different rectangles that we have. The entire rectangle is what they call the YouTube television banner. So this is what people that are looking at YouTube on their television may see. What I've seen when I pull up YouTube on my particular television, I don't see all of this area up here. We're not going to focus on all of this stuff up here. What we're going to focus on today is going to be everything in the middle. And two areas of focus in the middle. The first is we're going to go all the way out to the edge in this, I guess, beige area here. People with YouTube on their desktop or on their laptop will see this entire stretch, but a lot of people will watch YouTube on their cell phone, and therefore we're going to focus on the red area in the middle. So everything that we do, we want to make sure it fits within here, and we want to really make sure that the important stuff is going to show up just in the red area, because if someone is viewing YouTube on their mobile phone, we've got something important maybe over here in the beige, they're not going to see it. So once we have this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, I think, this particular background, I'm going to make it white. So I'm going to go over here to elements on the left-hand side. I'm going to find a shape. And if we scroll down, we've got a whole bunch of different free shapes here. I'm going to grab a rectangle. And on this particular rectangle, I'm going to kind of do what we did earlier. I am going to completely fill up my box. Now, what happened with the background that we had before? Well, it's there, but we've covered it up. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we can see it. But you know what? I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to move this rectangle over just a bit. I'm going to click on that. And then at the very top right, we have a lock. I'm going to click that. So what we just did is lock this down. So as we're working here in Canva, we don't move our template around. I'm going to come back to my square. I'm going to extend it over. Okay. And at the top, we have a transparency button. It's a kind of a grid. And we can take that transparency slider and start to slide that down just a little bit. So now we can see everything that's in the background. And don't worry, by the time that we are done, you're not going to see that background whatsoever. We'll just see the square that we put on and everything that we add after that. Now, from here, you've got a couple different options. If we go to the left, we can go to photos. Maybe there's a photo in here that we want to insert in. So if we wanted to, for example, Kansas City, you can find an image of Kansas City and we could drag that over and play with that and so on and so forth. I am not going to actually use a photo here, but you do have the ability. Now, because this is the paid version of Canva, the photos on the left-hand side that you are seeing on my screen may differ from the free version. You're not going to have a whole lot of photos on the free version that you can choose from like I've got on the paid version. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a couple other things. Go to my documents. And I am going to grab a picture. Now, I have not tried this picture out, but it's a picture of me with a transparent background. And if I drag this down, all right, I'm going to put that right there, maybe make it a little bit bigger, and we'll see how that looks, okay? Now, I'm also going to bring in one of my logos. I've got, this is the channel that we're building is for 180 Your Marketing. I am going to throw a little logo into here. Let's grab, you know what, I'm going to grab another shape and we're going to do something kind of cool. We're going to take this and we're going to manipulate it to where it goes all the way over to the edge. All the way over to the edge, bring it down. Okay, it's covering up part of me, but that's, you know what, that's okay. Now, on this particular shape, if I go up here, I can click on this box. We've got some colors that are recommended down here. We can also, let's say I want to do kind of a blue-gray. If I go up here to the box, I can type in blue, and it's going to bring up other different colors of blue, and I can just start choosing different colors until I figure out what it is that I want to use. Now, in my business, I use a lot of orange, so I'm going to grab some orange. Now, you're sitting there thinking, well, Kevin, we've got this we've got this red background that's going to contrast with the orange. If you'll remember, everything in the background is going to disappear here just shortly. Grab some text. So over here, we've got the ability to add text. Now with Canva, they give us a whole bunch of pre-made text options. I'm just going to grab a headline. Once we have that on here, and we're using our mouse, we can get it up into where we want it. I'm going to put in 180 Your Marketing. Now, I want to get this back into the orange. So we're just going to continue to slide things out here. Now, that's still not quite fitting. We've got the red on the sides. I want to make sure that we're staying within that. So I can highlight everything that I just typed, and I want to go up here, and just like a Word document or a text document, we can get in and we can start to manipulate the size till we get everything to fit just right. And you know, this looks small. It's going to look a little bit different for mobile users. Now, I do not like the white. I'm going to highlight that again. I'm going to go up here to the color. And if you hover in Canva, it's going to say text color. Let's change that to white. So now we've got that. But I think for this illustration, this is what we're going to run with. Now, I want to make sure that I click on our square background, and I want to go back up to the transparency. I'm going to bring that all the way back up. And by going all the way back up, I don't really, to be honest with you, like that color. Let's keep looking, and let's see if there's anything. If I went white, that's going to drown out everything that I had. You know, I'm going to probably come back and we'll play with this. There's another option over here, and if we went to background on the very left, it's going to bring up a lot of different options, and we can take a look at different types of backgrounds. If I got in here and I went to patterns, let's see what we have. Let's say maybe we chose that. Oh, background's locked. That's because we've got that one back there. So take that out, and then we unlock that, and we hit the delete key. That takes that out. We put the background back in. You know, the problem with that background is because I've got a white logo, that did not work. If I put a beige background in, you'll see we can mess with this until we come up with something that we like. Purple is not my color. We'll just go back up and see if there's a particular color we like. You know what, that's orange. I'm gonna run with it. Once we do that, we will download this to our computer. Put it somewhere that we're gonna be able to find it later. Call this YouTube background, or name it whatever it is that you want. You save it, and Canva will automatically save this for you. So it could be that we want to come back in here, and I'm going to come back here at a later date, and I'm going to change this around a little bit. Or maybe we put this into YouTube and things don't quite fit exactly like they should, so we need to come back here and make some changes. The great thing is when we log back into Canva at some point in time, I'll show you over here. If we just pull up Canva again, and we scroll down just a little bit, your designs, see how my design is right there. We've got that there. We can go back into it at some point in time if we need to, and we can make changes to it, re-download it, and we're off to the races. Love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you see future free videos that are going to help you and going to help your business. Drop a comment down below if there's something that I can help you with when it comes to designing your channel art for your YouTube channel. Talk to you soon.